Well, welcome back everyone. This is DevLog-05. I believe it's 5. Anyways, this brings it on to 5 weeks of working on this project. And you know what? I'm surprised I've kept going. But that's the thing, people, you have to keep going when you do projects. Don't give up. A quick rundown of what has happened since last time. I believe I didn't show you the whole procedural generation stuff, but that is working now. Other than a little issue where things float here and there, but that's going to be an easy fix in blueprints. I'll fix up so it all works perfect. Seed number changes every time you load. That goes for the landscape. Landscapes are not perfect, as you can tell. That would be an awful level, and I apologize if you get that one. I'd just like to tell you that now. But as you can tell, things are just random. It's just as is. It's a literal randomly procedurally generated island, how it's supposed to work. And I'm happy with it. I know things aren't perfect, but it works. I'm happy. So I got that working. I'm finished with it. I believe I will not be adding on to it anymore. I'm just going to leave it as is. That took up a good portion of last week, and now I'm pretty much just working on rewriting all of the code, you can say. So I'll give you a rough example of what I mean. So previously I was using a lot of casts, which I have come to learn casting is quite bad actually, and it's also issues. Well, not issues, but it's just not good to do. Plus I sat down and looked at the crop out sample, and turns out they don't actually cast really ever. So I decided to take a different path of using tags, tags and interfaces, which actually works out really well. It's nice. I've enjoyed it so far. I've liked the transition changing from casting. It's new learning process. It really is. If things work out smoother, like if they run better than what they were previously, that's good. I'm not sure if this means that it is also now more optimized because it's not casting as much and leaving all of that memory, like using as much memory as it was previously. So yeah, as you can tell, this was a mess of like selecting a building. It's a new building, old building, so on and so forth. And now it's just become a nice little, hey, did we select a unit? Or, oh, we right-click the building. Does the building need to be built, which has a tag? If so, go through, do that. Next, if we click on another building, is it a building that does not require a task? If not, go through, send all the units that you've selected. Bam, bada boom, bada bang, nice and clean. I'm still currently working through it. This all works quite fine here, I believe. I'm still working with the UI, which is turning out to be a bit messier than expected, but not much I can do there. I'm trying to think. So now really the only thing that's remaining for me now is figuring out the progression, how to progress through the ages that we have, which is somewhere. I have to fix these up, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're correct or not. But no, we have to fix up progressing through the ages. I'm going to have to sit down and start doing some proper models and animations, because right now... Oh, and I need to fix up how you spawn as well, and loading screens. Because right now you just spawn in randomly. Models are as is. I need to also change up how the character moves, like your camera. I figured out issues with that. But now it's getting there. That's the thing. I need to add better UI, better... Oh my god, I'm trying to fix my mouse speed. There we go. Better UI. The characters now roam around, for instance, to say what they're doing, which is good. I need to fix the building, so you can place buildings. But yeah, it's clean, it's good. We need some audio. Things need to fix up these things still, but that's fine. I had a little issue earlier. Is it fixed now? Yeah, it's fixed. So next week we're gonna see what will we be finishing up next week? Maybe new models, or no? Next week we'll have the progression. We'll add the progression, how to progress through each stage. Because for us to progress on making it, you require certain items to get there. I'm kind of not doing it so much. I'm relaxing a bit, so hopefully next week will be done. I'll want to thank everybody who's been sitting down through this entire process. If you want me to sit down and go through more of certain stuff, like how everything works, like for instance, the interact is just a right click If we're not right-clicking with a building, or is building, I don't know why is building is set there, I can't remember. If we're not building if we're not building, for instance, we're gonna go through and just, yeah, I can sit down and explain how everything works if you guys would like that. I know if I sit down and do it, I'll find a couple of things that will question and be like, why did I do that? And why didn't I do it this way or another way? I've cleaned up a lot of the variables within like the whole behavior tree, which for me is quite nice. Like that stuff was a mess. I mean, AI data was really disgusting. Like, look at this. This was like, before this was like 10, 20 different resource thing, 20 different little selection things. Now it's perfect like that. It's chukazel. Very neat, going well. But yep, that's the update. Thank you to everyone again. And you'll see the next week's update posted next week.